Everybody. A giant smattering of news, obviously, here. What's going on with Obama and his statement about the 1967 lines for Israel and Palestine, and that's got Netanyahu all upset. Presidents have done this before. This is a political football, and they just keep Palestine in this endless process while Israel expands its borders, and that is what you're going to see continue on from this point. But basically, Obama's trying to position himself with PR and fluff, just like he told the American people he was going to end the war, stop the torture, close Guantanamo Bay, hire no lobbyists, take no Wall Street money, and it's been 180-degree difference. It'll be the same thing on this front. So Israel getting all freaked out and running around, pulling their hair out, that's all a bunch of theater. The Israeli lobby is one of the biggest funders of Obama. This is all complete 100% theater, okay? End of story. The Palestinians are going to get any land you watch. The settlements will expand. Regardless of where you stand on this issue, that's the facts. We'll be going over that a little bit later. Also, while they've got a report coming out tonight that is going to debut the secrets of Al-Qaeda, the secrets of 9/11. And of course, that's getting you ready for the million-plus documents in bin Laden's rat hole, where, of course, they're going to have how they carried out the attacks and how it was done. We've seen this before, and it was done on September 11th, 9.5 years ago. Remember? If you go back and pull the news articles up from the time or see my film Road to Tyranny, made about 6 months after 9/11, you'll see the mainstream news articles in the newscast where they said not one, but two magical passports, undamaged. These hijackers are onboard aircraft going 550 miles an hour. They go into the plane. The planes go into the building, and on their person are the passports, and their bodies are basically turned into dust. They reported no body parts were found bigger, people, period, in the towers than about 1 inch long, finger bones and things like that. But these passports were made of the same stuff as Thor's hammer, the center of a dying sun or a black hole. I mean, indestructible, unstoppable. They're now trying to study the passports to put armor on Abrams tanks that is impenetrable to even nuclear missiles. This is stuff that Superman's laser vision can't see through or beam through. This is stuff that undoubtedly, it's Thor's hammer. Okay? I mean, seriously. This is believable. Not one, but two passports, undamaged, and the government reported this and said they had them on record. So it's true. Government doesn't lie. Questioning government is a conspiracy theory. Okay? Never question anything the government says to be a good American. The Founding Fathers said, trust government, do what it says, trust everything they say, give the government total power, and have no Bill of Rights. Okay? And so the government eradicating the Bill of Rights right now, that's good as well. But back to this magical adamantium substance that is impenetrable, nothing can stop it. Okay, these passports from Saudi Arabia are made of a substance that can be on someone's body when it flies at 580 miles an hour into steel girders, and the plane evaporates into flame and goes out the other side in a huge plume of fire, and then magically, it doesn't stop. These passports are so magical and so wonderful that, like Gollum's ring, they call to you. They call to who they want to find them, but not any normal mortal. No. The ring calls out only to FBI agents. So the magical Thor's hammer material passports go out of the building, down to the ground, and then once they're on the ground in feet of dust and millions of papers everywhere, the FBI that day finds not one but two of the shards of Thor's hammer. And again, it calls out to them psychically, and they go to it and they have it. But it doesn't stop there. Magically, multiple hijackers' bags got stuck in the machines and had all the admissions of how they did it in them. And cars and vans with airline outfits and wire cutters and how they were going to do it. It was all there. I believe it. I believe this Fox News report coming out tonight. And I believe that they got all this data from inside bin Laden's rat hole there in Pakistan. I'm sorry, his palace, where he had the shootout with his Navy SEALs, and then they dumped his body in the ocean, but he didn't have a shootout with the Navy SEALs and didn't use the wife as a shield. And the helicopter blew up, and the witnesses all over the neighborhood said that the men got on board, then the plane blew up. The helicopter, those Navy SEALs won't be talking about how nobody was inside, will they? But again, Nixon didn't lie to us, Bill Clinton, George Bush. I will not put up with it, questioning government anymore, okay? All over the news, and they have articles about how do we stop conspiracy theories. There's a big Wall Street Journal article that came out a few days ago where they describe myself as a fire-breathing libertarian who is very dangerous, and it goes on at the end of the article to say, how do we stop these people? And Bill Clinton has come out with a ministry of truth for government to shut down websites and information they don't agree with. And they've also, Paul Watson, an extremist at prisonplanet.com, has written an article, Government Orders YouTube to Censor Protest Videos. And lawsuits are being filed dealing with this, and now you don't get your YouTube taken down because of copyright violation. In fact, I'll show folks a document cam shot of this very reasonable government action. This content is not available in your country due to government removal request. So I think this is really great news. That Cass Sunstein's announcing they want to shut down people that question government because they're evil. And Bill Clinton's calling for it, and Media Matters is calling for it, I think that's what America's all about. Okay, good. Because there are people out there that question that these passports were forged in the heart of a dying sun like Thor's hammer. Indestructible. And they always return to the hand of the user. You understand this? Those passports are real. There wasn't a frame-up within hours to say Al-Qaeda did it so they could blame it on Iraq. No, there were WMDs. There were nuclear weapons. Saddam was working with Al-Qaeda. Those mobile trucks were anthrax making machines. They attacked us. It's all real. Bill Clinton didn't have sex with that woman, Monica Lewinsky. What type of sickos? I mean, I'm reading all these reasonable articles. They're suddenly all over the news about the dangers of conspiracy theorists, how they're destroying America, and I agree. The fact that some people in this country, and they admit it's a growing minority, soon to be a majority, very scary, question government and corporations and media. Government and corporations have never lied to us once. They're as pure and strong as those magic passports. And I just can't believe how evil these people are. It's really bad right now. It's really bad that so many people are questioning, in being conspiracy theorists. Let me explain something. It is un-American to question what you're told. Hot-bellied goons sticking their hands down your small child's pants, grabbing your wife's breast, that's freedom. Putting you in microwave radiation machines, that's freedom. Foreign banks taking trillions to protect the money and not telling you where it went, that's obviously freedom. In fact, they've got an HBO special coming out where Paulson is seen as a knight in shining armor saving us with the bailout. Absolutely some sanity by HBO. Thank you, HBO. Come on.